What's up?
What's good? Hey, what it do?
going on?
We live.
We
What's
live,
poppin'?
baby.
For you, what it do? Tell me how you feeling in the chat, man. But without further ado, man, what's going on with everybody? This is our first live show together.
Isn't that crazy?
I like it.
This is lit.
That
This
was
is lit.
nice.
How y'all feel about this, man?
I'm really excited about it. I feel like we can get closer and really connect with each other, and I feel like it comes off more genuine to others when they see us all together. And I hope y'all like this because I love it.
And when was the last time y'all had like a live show just with y'all?
Ooh, since the sisters.
Since we was at the studio.
Yeah, since the four sisters.
When was that,
yeah,
bro?
That was when the studio was open. That joint closed.
Was that last year?
Yeah, that was
2 years ago?
2019. Like,
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
yeah. Like that's almost 2019.
So it's been a hiatus, but we back now, man. So.
Also, we have a 4 You Fly birthday in the house.
Oh.
You ain't out there like that.
Put it all the way out there. Put it all the way.
Nah, I
tell her what you
appreciate
said,
y'all.
man.
Listen, I said it behind the screen. I'm saying it on the screen again. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I cannot stress it enough. Like from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. And
I mean, 22.
let's have a great show.
22,
Yes, 22. I'm
man.
getting old.
What was you
Oh,
doing? What was you doing when you was 22, bro?
22. I might have just got out of college, maybe.
Mm.
No, I was still in college. So
Okay.
finishing up.
What college you went to?
Deuce was cool though. I went to Full Sail University. Shout out to all my Full Sail alumni out there.
Yeah,
Hey, class of 2015. You know what I'm saying?
I'm mad her name.
Dang,
says
right?
woo
I was
woo.
16 years
No,
old.
look at
What?
yo, look at the name.
Our name says woo woo.
Whoopie whoop.
It's only right.
We the 4 You. Woo
Woo,
woo
woo.
woo woo.
Y'all see it behind us.
Hey. But yeah, let's get into our first topic, man. First of all, we're gonna do Talk Your Talk.
Talk your talk.
Y'all already know what it is.
Talk
30
your
seconds on the clock. I need a timer or something.
I
know
got you.
what
I
I'm
got you. I got
saying?
you.
Tia, no, Tia, you got a timer, right?
All right.
Talk your talk. We gonna basically each of us choose a topic to talk about for 30 seconds that has nothing to do with that daggone show, and we just gonna release our feelings within 30 seconds.
wish I
So
was
somebody
more
get the
prepared.
clock. Somebody get the clock.
Let's see. I don't got the phone.
I got it.
All right, cool. Especially got
I
the
wish I
clock.
was more prepared.
Kayla, you go first.
Woo!
Hey!
We love to see it. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
So what I don't understand
Period.
is why men think that coming at women about sex, should make me feel like honored. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you feel like wanting my body should make me feel, I guess, invigorated through you? No, okay? I read a poem. It said, you need to undress my mind before you reach for anything else. And I really feel that. Like, there's so much more to me and to us as women than just like, our physical.
Ooh, okay. I'm liking that right there.
That's
That's
what's
Oh.
up. You heard it here first.
Oh,
You heard it here
You
first.
just drew me there. Okay.
Yes, indeed. You heard it here
We
first.
got Tay on the clock, man.
Tay on the
Let's start
clock.
that up.
I'm on the clock.
We're on the clock.
Oh
You
man,
ready?
what's got me grinding?
Hold on.
What's grinding my gears?
Tell me when to stop.
Where the freak my phone at?
I'm gonna talk about traffic, man.
Are you ready?
I love that.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, look, let me tell you about these people out here driving. All right, first of all,
Oh,
these Virginia drivers. Let me tell you about y'all. Y'all want to get over in these different lanes and stuff and slow down. I see what y'all doing because I know a lot of Virginia drivers don't have insurance. So I know what y'all trying to collect a check. So what you do is you slow up on me when I'm trying to get to where I'm trying to go. You see me in the haze trying to get to where I'm trying to go, and you slow up in front of me, trying to get me to collide into you. You just petty. You petty. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna swerve around you, and I'm gonna politely just give you some nice hand gestures. That's gonna.
And that's that.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
That's that.
But I'm on the clock now.
On the clock. You ready? Yeah, I don't know what I'm
Count me down.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
I don't know. Okay, I'm getting tired of
It's time.
Again, artists, y'all think your music good. It ain't good, okay? Y'all need to go to a professional studio and stop sending me music like it's all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all my honest opinion. I'm gonna make y'all feel good sometimes, but y'all need to get into the studio, work hard, and get a professionally sound artistry.
Ooh.
I love that.
Mm.
All right, hold on.
Nah, he said, I'm talking my talk. I'm talking
Talk your talk.
Take it how you want it.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna come up with the first thing up to my head. Y'all
Put
ready?
yourself on the
And
clock.
3, 2, 1, let's go. We sitting at Dante's crib. We on the mic. You think I'm nice? These niggas in my DMs and I don't want to fight.
Oh.
Cut the camera. Miss Why forgive me. I'm so sorry. Y'all gonna have to take this out because I'm so
Hold on.
Wait,
Oh!
I promise you, I ain't lying. That's that. And we
That's that. Hey. And that's that. Off the top of the dome, man. Dang. We didn't even know that was coming.
I'm an artist.
Talk that talk.
Yeah, we
Shoot.
talk that
We a
talk.
little lit.
You setting the vibe.
Okay, I set the vibe.
So hold on. She just set the vibe because obviously this show is sip and snap, okay? And this is the first sip and snap. I feel like we're gonna do this on the regular, you know what I'm saying? And this is basically we just gonna spit our poetry. We're gonna explain our poetry. We're gonna get real deep, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how deep they gonna get, but I'm gonna get deep, okay? So you know, before the first person goes, I just want everybody to, I guess, give 30 seconds, be like, explain what poetry means to you and why you even write poetry in the first place. So I would like to go first. The reason why I write poetry in the first place is because I'm an artist. That's number one. And it's just a way to get my feelings and emotions out to the world. You feel me? And another thing is, it's a relief of my feelings of how I actually feel, and also it projects to relatability to the world. You feel me? Because when I write, I always want to relate to people. I don't want to just point it to myself, even though it's based on real life actions and so forth. It's more to me like, yo, with my music, how can I relate to somebody else? How can I help somebody else? How can I kind of like get into somebody else's mind and help them at ease with the point of like somebody feels what you feel.
I think that's what I do. I think a lot of my writing is to help other women.
Whoa,
I feel like that's all I write about.
Wow.
That's just my thing, you know. I write to try to help other women because I don't know it all. And I never want to come off like I know the ropes and I know the game and I know everything because I'm about to turn 22 on Monday. So I don't know it all, but the things that I have learned, I want to share it. Now you can disagree or agree, but this is just a second opinion. So maybe like if you didn't think that way, you're like, oh, let me try to get a second opinion. Maybe let me try to see if this works. Now my way may not work, but you know, you can try it.
Yeah. What date is Monday?
Monday is the 10th.
The 10th of what?
May.
Hey!
Bro, I love when he goes. I gotta get the A. My voice don't go that high.
You said, hey.
All right, Kayla, talk your talk.
So poetry to me is pain. Like the only time that I can write is if I'm going through something. And one thing about me is I don't use my voice often. So this whole environment is new. For me, it's like a confidence booster. But like, I don't know, when I write, whether that's poetry or it's love letters or it's just like, I even write my prayers down. It's a way for me to just express myself and what I'm going through at the time. So it's my outlet. It's like my punching bag. And you'll probably see that in my poetry that I'm going to read tonight. So
Okay, talk your talk, man.
I mean, that's a good segue because I feel like pain is a good one. But I mean, for me, it's a lot of feeling. You know, it's just feelings. You know, because I've written poetry for people who've told me their stories. Like somebody might be getting married or something like that, and they're like, "Yo, I want a poem for this, to recite." And I'm like, "Okay, well, tell me your story. Like, how did y'all meet? How did you know? what's some funny things that you put, poignant in your life, that in your relationship that was, big and that can be funny, something like that. Like if y'all had popcorn on a, Ferris wheel or something like that, and that was something that stuck out in your relationship, find a way to rhyme that, put that in there, to make her smile, things like that. But that was back when I was way younger and I was thinking like that. And now I feel like it's more so, it comes more so like for me when I'm going through something, like if I'm really thinking about something really hard, like something, it may be something with my relationship that I feel like I don't know how to relate to my spouse. And I'm like, all right, let me go write something down. And that might help me come back around and be like, you know what? All right, so now I feel like, because I might just start writing and never know when you start writing with me, you never know where you like go, because your words might take you, like thinking about a word to rhyme where you like, oh,
It's gonna take you to another place.
right, you know what I'm saying? You start rhyming stuff with
yeah.
pain, and this is insane. Like I can't take it because it's on my brain, because it's like,
About to
you
lift
know
a
what I'm saying?
crane.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like,
Yeah.
this drill that's taking me off the
Yeah.
crane, lifting me like a, you
No,
know what I'm saying?
didn't
Like,
just go
Yeah.
freestyle like that. That's
Everybody-
OG.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah.
wait a second.
Y'all all rappers
Because
Wakanda
no, you
brother.
ain't just do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on,
You know the truth.
on
Everybody
now.
know the
Oh
truth.
my
Hey.
god.
Hey.
Yo, that's
yeah,
good
man.
talent right there.
Yeah, that's for me. That's how it is.
Okay,
What about
that's
you,
dope.
though?
Yeah, I mean, that's like I said before, it's really to relate to people and have a release, you know what I'm saying? But without further ado, we're about to get to the first performer, Mr. Loso Baby himself.
Mr. Loso Baby. So we're gonna take a step on out because
Clear the stage.
We want to clear the stage.
It's all yours, my friend.
Get the freak out of here.
Take
It's
it
all
away,
yours.
Shawty. Take it away.
It's all yours.
Yeah, man.
Take it away.
All right, guys. How y'all doing? My name is the Loso Baby, Mr. Driving Crazy himself. Merch coming soon. But I'm about to get real deep on y'all. You feel me? And like I said, when it comes to poetry, man, I come from a lot of I guess pain. And I'm not going to necessarily say that it's come from my own pain. I mean, I've dealt with pain, but I've also seen a lot that has come from my life, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to recite a poem called Ride or Die. Honestly, I don't know what this is about. I wrote this years ago, probably like 3-4 years ago and so forth. And I'm about to just talk my talk, you know what I'm saying? Is you going to be my ride or die? I'm going to need you to testify. This mountain, we sure to climb. To the top, we'll always shine. Is you going to be my ride or die? Let's make the future the present and stop wasting time. Ain't got time for games. I want you to be mine. This kind of situation truly is one of a kind. Look at the bigger picture and stop being blind. No decline. Raise up so you can really see. This ain't no other dude. Baby, I'm just being me. Our love could climb. Our love could grow so tall, like it's 7 feet. I don't see nobody else. With you, I'd rather be. Open up to me. Your secrets, baby, I won't tell. We in this together. Don't close up like a shell. If we can't even talk, this mission, I really failed. Our relationship is like a bridge, watching the water sail, watching the world under us just crumble. While we're dealing with our own kind of trouble, she told me to stay humble. Stack your money with this music and just hustle. We'll be together till the end with no stumble. You'll do anything for me. Likewise, I know in any situation, you my ride or die. going straight to the moon, soaring through the sky. I know when I need you, you'll be right by my side. It's incredible to see us progress at this level. Dig them extra relationships down with a shovel. Just be honest. Did you think that it would be this way? Did you think that you would marry Loso Baby? Had a crazy ride. Some girls tried to get in the way. They were always irrelevant. For you, I felt some type of way. Still remember when you was crying, begging me to stay. It's so crazy. I remember doing the same thing. You was always there for me. You was always fly, shining like a dime piece. That's why these dudes be shy. Can't have no other girl with me. And you know why. I love you always and forever. You my ride or die.
Woo! Snap.
Oh, shoot.
All right, we coming in. We coming in.
I need to know why you wrote this job.
Oh man.
What was going through your mind?
So at this at this very time, me and my girl, we was going through some things, you know how relationships go. It has the ups and downs. But I always stayed positive on the future, you know what I'm saying, regardless of the kind of situation when if we had disagreements and so forth, I always just tried to stay down. Because that's a true relationship. If you leave when there's turmoil, you're not real. And that's for all the men and women out there. If you leave during turmoil, you is not real and you probably never get married. And if you do, you won't last because things go up and down. The people that have long-lasting relationships that last for 60 years, those people that just stayed down and just love that person no matter what. And that's what this poem was about.
So how did this poem make you feel after you wrote it? Like what feeling did you receive?
So I haven't read this poem in like years. I can't lie.
Okay.
So a lot of the poetry that I write, I kind of, if I don't record it, I don't read it anymore. Like after a certain amount of time that I write it. So this it's funny how you write something and then you read it again years later. And it's like, dang, that was my mindset. That is interesting. So it kind of made me feel, okay, wow, this is the man that I became.
Right.
I kind of wrote this into existence.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So that's how it made me feel. It made me feel like, dang, I was always doing the right thing.
That was a good poem.
Even though I wasn't always doing the right thing, but I was writing to do the right thing.
Right.
So
that's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Ladies, you heard it here first.
The realness.
The realness.
Your man leaves when the times ain't right.
So wait, do I get a second poem?
Yeah, you need a second one. You need another
Get the
one.
freak off my stage.
Oh,
My bad.
We out.
My bad.
All right, on.
We out.
Oh, shoot. All right, man. So I love this so much. But take my hoodie off on this one because that last poem had me steaming. This one is an ode to Tupac. This poem's called Scandalous. And I actually recorded this song. It was Butt Cheeks. Because I recorded it years ago. Not with the sound that I have today. So this, I'm actually going to re-record this sooner or later. So y'all can really get the sound of what I was trying to do. But this song was based on this song Scandalous by Tupac. So, and obviously, if you didn't hear that song, go look up Tupac Scandalous and look up that song. It's going to relate to this poem. And this is about scandalous women. I mean, let me just keep it clear. All right. I always got to laugh at the beginning. In this life, you got your friends and your foes. Down the line, you'll figure out who's really your bro. Don't be trusting these girls that barely wear clothes. These scandalous women steal your money and keep it on the low. I'm not telling you to keep your eyes closed. Just don't fall for these tricks when they putting on a show. If y'all break up the next week, who's the one looking dumb? Won't let a girl change my future. I'll just put her in the past. Wanted me for the fame. She knew I was getting cash. Funny thing is that really what she thought? She thought it was gonna last. When I kicked her out of my life, sat back and I just laughed. Always gotta laugh. They think they got the upper hand. Still remember you messing with that hoochie mama. Said you met her outside after getting McDonald's. Now y'all got 4 kids. Was it hard to swallow? Trapped you for your money. My footsteps you should have followed. Scandalous. She's so scandalous. Put my name on the sun. That's just how I shine. Got all these biddies begging for some photo time. Running through the city, finding a girl to be mine. Only find women that's a 10, including dimes. If the industry chicks try to mess with me after I beat it, she better not end up texting me. Don't got time to be on blogs for the cheeks I beat. I'll deny everything. From me, you won't hear a peep. Already found the girl of my dreams, but you won't know who she is until she has the ring. You people be so nosy. Get your own lives. This is my girl. Go get your own wife. I pray to God I don't get a girl that's so conniving. One that's always cheating and just steady lying. Ain't got time for the girls who be chucking and jiving. Put the big deuces up. I'll be the one that's flying. Love for baby.
Yo,
Whoa.
put the deuces up.
Who
You know that's my favorite part.
Who is this poem about, Loso?
Yes, who's this poem about?
Who
Talk to us.
inspired this poem?
So this was in my single life. And this was I mean, and this wasn't even like a personal kind of relationship. I just seen how the industry was, and I kind of like projected the kind of lifestyle that I was going to have. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the poetry that I write is based on the future.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some of it is basically based on the present, but most of it is based on the future and what kind of what fame turns people into. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, all these Suji mamas trying to get with me and all blah, 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 right? So I planned on having a wife before I even blow up.
Right.
That's the mission. I ain't trying to be out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to find somebody that's loyal, because when you out there in the industry, everybody's up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't know who to trust. Mm-hmm. Why do you think all these celebrities they be choosing each other basically? Mm-hmm. Like, I want to try you out. I want to try you out.
J-Lo and A-Rod just broke up.
Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They really be dating the same people.
They be like, and they be talking about each other. They be like, hey, yo, you should do J-Lo, bro. Like, yeah, you know, I did that, but
I did that.
You know what I'm saying? It's your turn. It's your turn, bro.
That's what it is, though. Like, it's your turn.
It's pretty simple. So my that was man. I just don't want to deal with industry chicks. That's it. I want a wife before I even blow up, so I have that stability. I need that stability before I get into the wilderness, because that's what the industry is. It'll chew you up and chop you down. So yeah, don't be scandalous.
I want a person who work everyday life and just not famous or none of that, because I feel like they're still genuine and they remember where they came from. When you get to the industry, a lot of people just really for presentation. Everything is for looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, does she look good with me? Is she gonna boot? And then a lot of people just do it for like popularity, like to get more, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if I get with her, then I know my music is out right now. I know people gonna listen to my music, and people, but that's really how it is. Though.
Literally, labels hook up celebrities together. No. They do that on purpose.
They'll link
just to boost up album sales, singles,
fan base.
You know, fan base.
That's crazy. And then a lot of people look up to these couples. They're not even real couples. That's crazy.
Exactly. So that was my poem. Who we got next?
Who next? Who on
Next,
this
next,
chopping
next.
block?
Who's next? Who's
On
next?
the board. On the board.
I think we got Pesci next.
I'm saying,
Oh, yeah.
You know the crazy part of birthday girl.
Birthday girl.
I'm saying who's next, and I already knew I was next.
The flow is yours.
The flow is mine.
The couch is yours.
So listen, mine's is in my notes, so that's why I'm on my phone right now. How y'all doing today? How you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm with my family, my friends/friends. I'm happy. This is a night to remember. I ain't gonna lie. This is a night to remember. So this poem, is a poem. So now, this poem is basically like there's a message in there, and I'm gonna read it first because I want y'all to hear the message. I wrote this literally May 4th. I just wrote this, so I'm working on. Should I tell y'all? Y'all for your live family. I should tell y'all I'm working on another book, but don't tell nobody. Okay, I'm working on another book, so don't tell nobody though. Okay, they gotta watch the show to find out. Okay, all right, so let's go. The art is glorified without knowing its truths. It's filtered with a coat that hides its wounds. Beyond the perfect picture, there's a doleful woman who wants to be idolized by her spouse. She's filled with sorrow. The direction to her tranquility is blurry. She's afraid, not afraid of him, just fearful she won't find love nowhere else. So she stays. Smiles like she's happy, but really she's crushed. See, there's two types of women, one that leaves and one that stays. The distinction between the two is one discovered her worth and loved her so first. The other decided that nothing means more than the man that hurts her. Both women are strong, they just found their strengths at different beginnings. Fellow, low spirits will form when you see her strut out the door. Your soul will fill with woe, the pain will leak through your pores. The pleasure on your face will turn into dejection. You'll walk around wishing you didn't disrespect her. Repent. She's covered by the universe, her ancestors will protect her. Karma arrives like a thief in the night, hoping and wishing for forgiveness. Everyone's got to pay the price. Her powers has activated. She realized she's a queen. She takes her throne, and now you walk with pity while being alone. She laughs last. You laugh first. It may and may not be too late. Now you must bow down to her. I hate to toot my own horn, but man. Hold on. Let me get closer. Cause I sure hate to toot my own horn, but man, that was beautiful. It's different when you hear it out loud. Like when you hear it out loud and you present it, it's so different. It's so different.
Bro, she got a radio voice.
It's so. You know what crazy part is? Everybody tells me that though. Everybody tells me they're like, you designed to be on this like TV broadcasting and stuff like that. And it's like you should have your own talk show. And I was like, I'd rather be on someone else's because that really wasn't my passion.
Mm-hmm. See, now you got 4U5. Hey.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let's go. This poem right here, and hold on, these poems do not have titles, y'all. I'm sorry, I haven't got that far. But I normally do the titles last once I've, written out all of my poems and I finish, and I go back and read it and get in. And I give it a title based off of how I felt right after I read it. So they don't have titles yet. But if y'all have some opinions like what I should title it, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'll take your advice. So this one is about a girl who's been depressed. And a lot of people have been there before. I know I sure have. When I first found out I had Crohn's disease, I was very depressed. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically talks about how everybody says it's going to get better. And it's like you're tired of hearing that. So that's why I wrote this poem. The sound of the wind has a brassy vibration. The trees sway in aggression, branches breaking until they're bare. The soul is dying, the light that keeps you shining. Flowers slunched over, no longer standing content, assertive and or charming. Her soul is downhearted. Depression takes over. She grew more and more despondent. Days, months, years go by. Not much has changed. Some days are better, but they're all the same. She's tired of hearing hard times don't last forever. It's been a year and her life is still a disaster. A wise woman whispers, happiness starts as a dream. If you can believe, your world will beam. Man. Okay. Your mind a wise woman, let me go back. A wise woman whispers, happiness starts as a dream. If you can believe, your world will beam. Your mind tells your body what to do. So only fill your brain with cheerful words that will inspire you. I'm done.
Okay.
That's it right there. That's it. That's it right there. before I came here to do this show, I was just talking down on my work. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I gotta keep pushing because negative things will get like you'll compare yourself. I was comparing myself to, and y'all for Youth Live. I wasn't open like this, but I really want y'all to connect with us. I was comparing myself to my brother. My brother is a very good poet, but he's not really into it really. So it's not his thing. It's not his passion. And I was comparing to his, and I'm like, wow, like I don't think I can write poetry. Like I don't think I'm good enough for it. But after reading that, everybody has their own unique way. You get what I'm saying? And everybody has their own unique style. And I like mine.
So like,
I like
when it comes to poetry, and this is a question for everybody. Y'all come up with the title first, or is it last?
I gotta do last. I gotta do last.
I challenge myself sometimes. Sometimes I'll come up with the title first and then try to write the title.
Ooh,
Really?
That's a hard task because I write. So what I do is I write off the dome first. Okay, so it's like freestyling. I just write off there, and then I go back and change it to make it poetry because sometimes it comes off as rap. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes I go back to make it poetry. Okay. And then when I go back to make it poetry, I change. That by the time I'm finished, I didn't went a whole different direction. So that's why I wait to the end. To me, I don't know about y'all, but titles is the hardest.
Really?
That's the easiest part for me.
Nah, it's hard. That's the
Nah,
hardest.
it's easy.
I think
hold
I'm.
up. Because like it's funny that everybody's saying that. I can't write anything without getting a title first.
Really?
Okay.
That's my subject of what I'm about to write about.
Right.
Literally, I could be like booty cheeks on deck. And I'm going to write about booty cheeks on deck. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
I can't just
what I do,
like,
I write a phrase first, and I say, like for instance, my next poem is it says a girl who wants love from her father. This is me speaking. Well, my father loves me, but it's a whole different subject. You get what I'm saying? So I write a phrase first to tell myself, to remind myself what I want to write about, and I haven't started this poem yet. So that's what I do. I don't necessarily do a title. I do a phrase, like a sentence, and say, okay, this is what this is going to be about, and then I go from there. That's creative. That we all got different methods, and
It's true.
Like,
and it still comes out beautiful. Like it still comes like a beautiful.
Like
that's
sometimes
amazing.
I'll be writing, I'll just start to write, and if I'll have something repetitive in there, I'll be like, okay, so that's the what?
That's the word.
That's
Right.
That's sticking in my head
Right.
now. All right.
That's the title right there.
That's the title, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
yeah, I'm not really on that, so I just got to do that. But who we got next, man?
We got Dante. We got Dante
Oh,
with
I
no
was
ones
about to say
and two.
Kayla. I thought you was next.
I am last, honey.
Okay.
Oh, hey!
Hey!
Man.
Kill him, Tay.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do. That's what I gotta find. I don't even know because I got a lot of emotions.
Brother, you was supposed to be prepared.
Ah! All right, what's good?
All
right, let's do this one. I don't know because this is the one I like. It flows. So yeah, what's up, guys? AKA Shaka Tay today. You know what I'm saying? Coming to you live with my man Bob Marley. You know what I'm saying? It's a rhyming thing. So we doing. Speaking of titles, this poem is called "Where Did the Love Poems Go?" Yeah, and it starts out with a great question comes to me every now and then, like when I sit still and I'm able to reflect on where I've been. It doesn't take a doctor or a psychiatrist to figure out the heart and the mind. Because when I'm one with both, I know I'm on cloud nine. See, those thoughts left when I left you. You know your name. I'm not going to slip and just say it. But if I was talking about my Imani on earth, I guess you would say it was to hurt the heart of someone I love. But it's funny. I always put the lady I'm with 3 pedestals above. And that's the truth. And I put that on everything I love. That's why you don't see me with no wedding bling, but I'm still asking where did the love poems go? Life was so good when the love poems flow. I mean, where did the love poems go? Things were looking up the way our love poems flowed, but now I'm sitting here, forced to reminisce about the good times. Walks on the beach, massaging on your thighs, twisted emotion of you fell so deep in love. Everybody thought we fit just like the perfect glove, but they were seeing the outside product. they couldn't see in the house. Windows were clouded, and we kept shit quiet as a mouse. Well, I mean, at least I did. But you made it a mistake and let your friends in. They started to dismantle a house that was built for you and I. And when I kicked your ass out, you had the nerve to cry. See, I know females, they think on emotion. That's the way God made y'all. Trust me, you dilute the potion. It's as strong as man's pride. Yeah, we'll rather die for that shit. But that's the place I don't stop when I gotta lie to her. Damn. God forgive me. I mean, I don't like to use that term, but when you mix anger and emotion, this is what you get in return. And yet you ask me, where'd the love poems go? Life was so good when the love poems flowed. I mean, where the love poems went? They went this last time you sent that text message. Was sent. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry, my fault.
Hey, man.
Tell me where that poem took you, Dante. What
Hey.
inspired that
Wait.
poem?
Hey, first of all,
Oh, should we come back? We should come back.
I was going through, like I said, emotional time and a relationship, and some words came to mind that I felt like, I wasn't able to verbally say them. Like I said before, like sometimes I'll write a poem to get me to like what I'm really like, to really dig down into what I'm feeling. Sometimes I'm like, all right, like you battling back and forth with the emotion of like, do you want to be with this chick? Like you see things that's like, that's not working out. Things is leading to a bad situation, and you like still trying to force it. Like, all right, now this can work out. This can work out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you seeing like so many negative things is like telling you like, nah, bro, this ain't the right time for this. But to settle that for me, sometimes like, and I think in this moment, I just had to sit down, write to myself, like write down, get it on a piece of paper, and then I was probably able to come to and have that conversation, like, yo, this is honestly how I'm feeling, like, and I know this is how I'm feeling because I wrote this and it flowed, and it was like, it just, it meant something to me, you know what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, it was a relationship poem, so it was emotional.
Okay.
You saw the emotion in there, you know what I'm saying?
So men really do got feelings.
We got feelings, man.
They got
We're not
feelings.
just like, I know we don't like to express and be out there crying and stuff in front of y'all. We be like, all right, whatever, man, blah, 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 blah. Huh? Like, nah, because I feel like, we have to be like this hard exterior and stuff like that, and we always have to be man, like especially black men, like we got to be always personified as like being tough and like always being hardcore, like hard, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the image that the world has of like black men like being strong and diesel, just like, you know what I'm saying? But everybody ain't like that, man. We chill, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here with the dashiki on. I'm goofy as hell, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? So
nah, like for real, my girl, she think I'm a crybaby.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, see, I'm a
That's
salty.
beautiful.
I'm a salty.
Do y'all hold on? I got a
I'm
random
salty.
question. Do y'all feel like, and this is for the men, because I know women. Men, do y'all feel like y'all can deal with a girl and not get attached? Like if you end up liking her, like can you just deal with different women and not get attached?
I feel like I can, but I don't like. No, I'm good.
I mean, I
feel like it can happen.
Right. Well, I'm saying like before you guys was, in a relationship or whatever like that. I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Like, because there's a saying out here, guys, that says that men. I'm about to explain. There's a saying out here that says that men can deal. I don't want to say the word. Men can dive in the water and not get attached, but women can do it and get attached.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of a simple question. Yeah, I can.
Oh, you can, but you just said you guys are emotional.
But here's the thing.
I mean,
it depends if like you're the kind of girl that I would like be in a relationship with. If
right.
This is kind of like a fun thing, or this is kind of like, honestly, I just don't care about you. That's just it. Then that's when all.
So it depends on the female.
Yeah, it depends on the female.
What about you?
Honestly, it depends on where I am in life.
My good boyfriend, you.
No, that's it. It depends on where I am in life.
Right. Okay.
See, if I'm single, then I'm mingling.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like y'all can get. I feel like y'all can
but
get attached.
I mean, I feel like I don't know. Like I have female friends who are
I mean,
sisters. Like they are strictly sisters. Like I don't see them in any type of light. And I'm like, if I even go, I'm like, whoa, hey.
But
hey,
how
hey,
many
like,
of those is out there though?
I
Like,
mean,
what are you saying?
very few. I don't have like a whole
No.
bunch of sisters.
It's-
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
less
Like,
than
you know what I'm
few.
saying? Like, but at the same time, if you communicate, I feel like if you communicate that wholeheartedly from the get go, like that you like legit, like, yo, we sisters, like we got that family vibe. Like you go to the person's house and you chilling, like, yo, what's good? You calling me mom.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
obviously
it's
that's
that
a
vibe,
family
right. It's that
like,
vibe.
It ain't gonna never nothing come above that. Like,
Right,
this is my
right.
sis. Like, I'm protecting you, like big bro. Like, and that's those type of females, like that can be that. But like you said, if it's other females, it's like that have we can tell, like if they feeling us types of ways more than just like us, they want to be more than just a sister or
Right.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You like, oh, why you got your hand on my leg?
Hold
like
on,
that?
brother.
Oh, hey, like,
Hey.
whoa, that's not sister.
Wait, no, what Losa say?
Sister.
Hey.
But
Hold on,
but
brother.
Hold on. I got a question for the ladies.
Okay.
How many of those women are allowed as far as a relationship, right? And those female friends that are kind of like a sis.
With
right?
my guy, with
Mhm.
my
I don't
okay.
mind female friends.
Listen,
Wow.
No.
Let me get up here.
First time I heard a girl say
let me get up here. Listen, let me tell you something. If they ain't blood related,
No.
I'm gonna let you know this right now. I got my eye on you. Cause I know you want my man. Cause I know he was fine. That's why I got him myself.
Oh my God.
Okay? I know he's intelligent. He got a good heart. You know, he was made from God. I'm on to you. Okay?
Public service announcement, bro.
Now, I'm not insecure because I know my worth. But I ain't dumb either.
Spear fingers on that.
Right.
And I know that man look good because that's why I got him.
Okay. I understand. And I agree where she's coming from. But I'm not a jealous woman.
Facts.
And I've also been the best friend who has not been liked by other women because I'm best friend with a man. I've been that. But I can honestly say that I did not want the man at all. I'm so sorry.
Why?
I did not want the man.
We
at
sorry.
all. So I don't know. I just like trust is so big to me. Like I don't really. If you tell me that Shorty is just your friend, I'm cool. I mean, I have guy best friends too, right?
I gotta look at her face when she say this.
Because you have female best friends. Because I would hate for you to be like, insecure about my friend because they ain't going nowhere. And then
wait. I gotta stop you there. What about the friends that just came after y'all got together?
See, hold on.
Allowed?
That don't matter.
That
does not matter.
A friend is a friend. Like I can't stop you from having friends. But I know when somebody wants my man. That's the thing.
I'm gonna introduce you to my man.
If you're a friend,
she's cool.
Then you stand in a friend's place. Like, you know what I'm saying? But every girl knows when wants her man. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a genuine friend, I can't control that. You know what I'm saying? But when I feel like, okay, Shorty, wants you, you gotta go.
And I had that issue before. Like a guy came in the middle of our marriage.
Oh, damn.
Wait a minute.
This is something we don't know.
Oh,
it's something
married?
we don't know.
Wait a minute.
Divorced?
Wait a minute.
Listen.
This is birthday.
Yeah, wait a minute, bro.
Hold on, listen.
Marriage.
Hold on, we gotta hurry up because Kay gotta go. So listen, first of all, I did not mean that. That's just how I look at relationships. Like I feel like we're in a marriage, like without paperwork and things like that. But that has happened to me before, and I went out with my friend, and who is still my friend to this day, and we went to go to GameStop, and he helped me pick out some games. And that went bad. Like when I tell you, that went so bad. Like the guy I was dating was like, no. You let another man help you pick out games?
Oh,
like you went that far? I mean, he was very upset with me. Like, and I was like, dang, did I do something wrong? I thought that was cool. Like, he knows that I'm with you. Why is it that? So I've had that happen before. And I know people say like, you can't really say you have a close relationship with this person when he just came around. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not going to hinder you from your friends and you shouldn't hinder me from my friends.
Here's the thing, what you just said, right? He just went to go pick out some games with you. But the whole time, like, even thinking about, I'm 25, back when I was ripping out here in the streets, I would do minor things to get into a girl's heart? Because
that's why I
kind of
don't know.
That's kind of like, those the little things count to y'all, to women.
Very
You know what I'm
true.
saying? Going to the grocery store, going to freaking pick out a pet,
Nah, that
going
really
to
is.
freaking get some
No,
dog
it's
food, going to pick out a game. That's things that
Mhm.
gets you closer.
Okay, so
comfortable
y'all
with you,
right. See,
You know.
and no offense to my daddy, I love you so much, but my dad didn't teach me that, so I don't
Mm.
know. You get what I'm saying? And my mom taught me all about guys, and I don't know that, and I
Yeah.
don't know the different tricks and things like that that's going. And I'm not using that as an excuse, but I didn't see it that way because I didn't have, my father did not tell me about guys. He didn't want to discuss that. So I don't really know if a guy, I can never really tell if a guy is trying to talk to me unless he verbally says it or something like, you're so cute, or let me text you or something like that. Like, I'm taking it for what it is because I don't want to get my hopes up for nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Look,
Like,
majority of these dudes want to sleep with you.
It's very
That's
true.
just it. Okay.
It's
I
very
mean,
true.
that's it. I'm just be honest. Majority of these dudes out here.
listen, you heard it from a guy.
regardless if
Listen,
you
I'm good.
pretty or you ugly, they just want to sleep with you.
Right.
It's
But
some rare
I'm single,
breeds
so.
that just want to be friends. We just got way off topic.
All right,
Introducing
Kayla gotta
Kayla
go
Kay.
before we run out of time. Yes, it
Go
did.
on. He said-
Oh no,
Oh,
take out one more. Take out one more.
Hey,
Oh, we behind schedule. My fault.
That's fine. It's Friday night.
We lit.
It's fine.
All right.
Oh
Go ahead,
man.
Tay.
All right, I gotta find another one now. Dang, I should have been finding one while I was going on.
No, for real. We done got
We
deep
can talk for a whole 20
into,
minutes.
like,
Right.
I don't even know where we went.
Yeah, I don't even want to do virtual shows no more.
She said she don't even want to.
I got
I know,
really
right?
good
You just want to
connection.
link up at a spot. Yeah, I feel you.
I feel like it's more authentic.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
be lit,
definitely.
man. It's just get that energy.
The
you know?
energy,
It's that
you know what I'm
energy. The
saying?
energy is different. But all right, I'm gonna go and knock this out because Kayla got some fire coming up here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Kayla got some fire coming up, so I got this one right here. This one's called "The Walls of Inner Confusion."
Oh my God. I want to hear.
Did the incense burn on the right side of the room? The walls are up. I'm guarded now. Whoever thought that I would be caught with my head down? Whoever thought that that right would turn wrong and that wrong would turn right? Yeah, that good and faithful night. When I had another lady in my arms and because your grip fell loose and hers became tight. Oh no, don't assume we was making love. This was just a hug. But the lack of confidence in our relationship, she felt necessary to ask me up and all I could do was shrug. See, now you've lost me. Because I'm at a point now where I never thought I'd be or see on level 3, standing in front of door 3E with all intentions in mind to lay down this A. Now breathe. Whew. All you have to do is look down the steps and leave. Forget what your flesh is telling you and follow your heart. But my heart is now guarded and it's now in the dark. Jingling, jingling, jingling. There goes the keys. I look to the sky as I fall on my fictitious knees. Lord, please, oh, show me the light. Click goes the switch as she illuminates my life. Damn, Tay. So how you gonna act? You gonna leave a guaranteed fact, or are you gonna lay with your opinions that may come to stab you in your back? When your fact finds out the truth about how you react to temptation, if that's the case, when you can hop on that boat and ship out on your relation. But see, we live in a nation where we come into the game already down by 10. Got way too many boys and not enough men.
Mm-hmm.
If I may reiterate myself and say that again, I say we have way too many boys and not enough men. So let's stop being boyfriends and side niggas and become husbands with 9 figures. Let's pick up the subconscious gun loaded with knowledge and intellectual tranquility. Pull the trigger, boom, there goes your ability. Now you're in the vicinity. The great wall has been broken. You look out from the inner self and realize your bodies have spoken. You've bitten the forbidden fruit. Now you must go back and tell your fact that you have made love with your opinions. And you have a new perspective on things. Ah, yes, things are a lot clearer. So clear, in fact, that you can see through the dirt that reflects in the mirror. Right here, you realize that you are no better than what you said you didn't want to be. The walls of inner confusion are closing in. Look around, and you'll see.
Lord, okay.
Hold up.
All right.
Let's get back in this thing.
Dante.
Hold on.
Now, I knew you were talented, Dante, but my God.
Hey,
Hold on. What was the
What
boys
the-
to men part? Can you
say
run that back?
Run it back real quick for us.
You know the ladies love that part.
That's-
You know the ladies love that part,
Say it
especially the
louder
single ladies.
for
The
the
single
men in the
ladies love
back.
it.
Okay, see, it says, but see, we live in a nation where we come into the game already down by 10. Got way too many boys and not enough men. If I may reiterate myself again, we say we have way too many boys and not enough men. So let's stop being boyfriends and side niggas and become husbands with 9 figures.
Wow. Oh my God.
Lord.
Listen, if you on that type of time, hit my line.
Hey,
Bruh.
That's amazing.
Wow.
So what mood were you in when you wrote that poem? Like, what was you feeling?
I was that whole scenario played out kind of sort of like it was actually like a real life scenario. Like I was,
Okay, so the door 3s
like,
and 63s
yeah, I
was real.
realizing like an apartment, and I was like, "Yo, what am I about to do?" Like, and either I'm gonna walk in this room and be like, and I was just planning it out in my head, and it was funny because when the whole situation was happening, it happened in slow motion. It was like,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
like, "Yo."
It was meant for you to write.
Yeah,
that.
it's like it's any person that like is in a situation where you're thinking like, am I about to cheat or am I about to like
Wait a minute.
like am I about to really just be real with myself and just leave you guys this? But if it's offered, it's seen, it's right here. She's like, yo, jingling, jingling,
Right.
click, click. I'm in the door. I'm like,
That's when your soul speaks
hey,
to you.
look, man.
And it's scary. Loso said it's scary, yo. Loso
Yeah.
said it's scary. Now that was a beautiful
That
poem.
temptation is
Man,
serious.
y'all,
Temptation's
I'm
not
telling
wild.
you,
Now
it's-
I'm nervous. I don't want to go for that
I
shit.
love-
I'm going first.
I love it. All right, so listen,
Verse is worse.
Kayla in this joint. Let's go. Peace.
Okay.
Knock me out, Loso.
All right. My name is Kayla. I have never done this before. I have never read poetry out loud. So please be gentle with your criticism.
She's amazing, guys. She's
Chill. This first one, probably not. I wrote it a month ago and I actually read it for the group earlier, but I didn't finish it. So here's it finished. I call it Kayla Unplugged. So it goes like this. Oh, I deleted it.
No,
wait.
It got recent deletes.
Oh no, it's here. Woo! Okay.
It got recent.
Okay, well, okay. That just blew me. So it goes like this.
All right, go.
Okay.
47, 55, 54.
When you look at me, what do you see? The promise of a realistic love or the mirage of an insecure fantasy? Discover me. Like the sin that scorched the lips of our Genesis, forbidden, flawed, fatal, drink from me. My nectar hot and sweet like honey, holy, haunted, hurting from the sins of another, the fucker, that lay scars upon my spine. Experience me. Brush your lips upon my pain, my promise, panting to escape the thorns that prick places, my spaces where peace once dwelled. Crave me. They say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, but when you behold her, I pray the allure coveted is not in covenant with pleasures of her superficial truths. For the beauty that lies within is beyond my horizon, beyond the gin, the medicine that allowed him to soothe himself between my thighs. Love me. For the woman I am, was, and will be, for the trials stained upon these lines, and the triumphs left unwritten. So I ask you again, Son of God, my sweet Samson, dearly beloved, when you look at me, what do you see? The promise of realistic love and the mirage of insecure fantasy. If it's anything close to the latter, depart from me. That's my first
Wow.
poem.
We back in this thing. That's
my first
amazing.
poem.
I love the irony that you use. Like, you are very good with that. I feel like you specialize in that.
Thank you.
I really feel like you do. Like, that's your style.
Thank you.
Like, really, seriously, that's your style.
No.
Listen,
That's
so
what I
how
like.
did you feel when you wrote this poem? Like, what What did you have in mind?
I thought that was great, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was very.
Man,
I
all
don't
of y'all
know.
some talented people, man. What's up? Check in. We
Nah.
on live. What's up,
What's
gang?
up, yo, gang, gang?
Oh, that's my boy Keith. What's up, Keith? I went to elementary school with him. I
Yeah,
think.
somebody should have went.
All right.
Right.
On before you live.
I wrote it. So I don't know if y'all listened when I was ranting. I was ranting about like how I feel like men only want to have sex with women and not truly look deeper beyond like who they are.
Mhm.
And like I'm talking, no offense, but you know, whatever. I'm in a situation right now where someone I've loved for like, I want to say since I was 15 years old. I met him in high school. He just like he just doesn't get it. Like he says that he loves me, whatever, but I know it's all just physical.
Mm.
And it hurts, you know, it hurts. And like, I don't, if you're watching, it would be like that. But like, I just feel like there's so much more to me as a woman to be discovered. And like, if you only want me for just my physical, that's a problem. You know, I referenced Samson. I don't know if y'all read the Bible, but Samson, he was a biblical figure who, God told him to wait for a certain woman, but he decided to go with somebody based on how they looked. And she ended up like in Samson, his strength was in his hair, like Loso. Like imagine your strength sitting like your dreads. And when she got with him, her people kidnapped him and they cut off his hair, you know, and then they cut out his eyes, and he was nothing. All because he was so tempted by this woman that he didn't dive deep enough into who she was, you know, her soul, and it ended up like messing him up in the end. You know what I'm saying? So just my men out there, women out there, like just be cautious of who you love. You know what I'm saying? Be cautious with who like you spend your time with and who you give your all to, because everybody like is not it for you, and that's okay. So
Listen,
that's what that was about.
whoever you are, if you,
Oh
my
my God, I
look at
want
my
to
head.
say.
Whoever you
That's
are,
K Simone.
if you see this, if you break her heart, catch me outside. I'm just saying, and I ain't never lied.
That was the first.
Catch me outside. We gotta let her do another one.
one.
We gotta step out the camera so she can do another one.
He is taking it back.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so this second one I wrote this week, I sent it to Pesci so she could read that
That's me.
junk. We know who you are, girl.
I just make sure.
Let me see. Okay, so this next poem is called Her Whiskey. I need you to follow me real quick on why I call it Her Whiskey, because it kind of makes sense towards the end. But just understand that, like, you know, we all, a lot of us have been through this before. So Her Whiskey, let's go. I devoured the whiskey lingering on your lips before I tasted the iniquity buried between them. The clouded cadence of your kiss, rich in oak and spicy cognac, seized upon my frantic mouth in harmonious from what once proved true. Licking, sipping, drinking you in, my soul tipsy from such a tainted love. Your liquor, an effeminate brand, masked behind declared devotion and aromas of succulent promises. Yet on this night, the serpent shed his skin along the purest love, exposing fiction and sensual sins. That savored Bathsheba's liquor in your tongue and poured her whiskey onto mine. Fuck you. Now, it's a little different, and it's kind of hard to understand if you read a couple times. But this poem basically is about a woman who, in a sense, tasted the liquor of another woman on her man's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like women are very intuitive. So we know when someone, for the most part, has had their man, whether it's like perfume left on your clothes or it's lipstick left on like your blouse, we know. And in this sense, like, you know, my man at the time only drunk, let's say Douce, right? So when I tasted the whiskey, I'm like, yo, that's not you. Like, that's something else. Like, what is that? And throughout the poem, it was like, damn, like, you know, you profess this love for me. You love me. You want me. Like, you hold me. You care for me. But you creeping with somebody else. I tend to reference the Bible a lot in my poems. And, you know, Bathsheba was in the book of, well, not book of, was in relations with the king of David. And David in the Bible, like, you know, David and Goliath, he cheated on his wife with Bathsheba, who was also married. And she was like his side piece, and he like killed her husband to get with her, blah, 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 blah. But that's why I say I savored Bathsheba's liquor on your tongue and poured her whiskey onto mine. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a side note. And I don't know. It's just kind of what's in my head. So just be faithful to your loved ones. I promise you it's not in vain. And if you don't want the person leave, but don't put them through the turmoil of you like stepping out. So that was my newest jump. Thank you.
We back in this joint. We going a little over time, but that's okay because we catching the vibes. All right, so listen. That was beautiful. Can I just say that was beautiful? I love the hidden messages that was in there. That was amazing. P.S. If I'm dating someone and I smell some perfume that's not mine, you done lost your mind. Okay? Because I'm gonna tell you this right now. Great. We checking the comments right now.
Yeah,
LOL.
Wow.
Her whiskey. Miss Charlene. Yes, indeed, Miss Linda.
Wow, hello.
So proud of our young
I'm so
adults. We are
sorry.
so thankful for people who checked in this chat. But back to what I say. We want to say we apologize. Okay, we apologize for the language and the things that I do. Checking on all of you guys. Great conversation. We apologize for the language and things like that. We are trying our best to make this PG-13. Again, I apologize. We apologize. All of us apologize. But this is a wonderful show, and I'm happy to be with you guys. Again, I thank you, every single one of y'all, for this day. This just wasn't just a show. This is a birthday celebration for me, and I really appreciate it. Like I'm really thankful.
So take it in here, man.
Y'all are talented. Where y'all get this from? Wait, hold on. How we all link up with talented people? That's
I
amazing.
also want to say, like, this was the first time we ever linked for a podcast together.
First time, number
first
one.
time we ever linked for a podcast together. You know, it's almost like addicting how happy the energy is in this room. I am very grateful to know these people. They like my family.
Hey, man.
And we're gonna do it again.
We're gonna do it again. Yeah, I keep telling you I don't want to do it. This is different. This is different. This
it's
is
like
different.
Community.
Yeah.
Also, Pesci, could you sit in the middle?
Okay, we're gonna
please?
sit in the middle. Sit in the middle.
So I want to take this time. She doesn't know anything about this. To each of us say one great thing about Pesci. It's her
my
birthday. Sit your butt down.
Sit your butt down.
Sit down.
Yeah, y'all can't special. Y'all did too much for me,
Yeah,
man. I
man.
can't
You know,
even.
it's
so
her
keep
birthday, and really wanted to, surprise her with something special. You know what I'm saying? So each
I
of
don't even wanna
each of
cry
our
like
members is going to say one thing that we love about Pesci. I'm not even in the IG live right now.
Get in the thing, no so.
Sit on the floor.
So
Thought it was.
Thought you were.
Yeah, I don't even want to cry right now, but I'm getting emotional.
Come on, girl.
It's okay, girl.
So
I
one
got
thing
some paper
I really
stains.
love about Pesci is that she's like so resilient. She's what her book was called, Fierce. You know what I'm saying? Like she reminds me of like just a lion that protects her own though. Like when it comes to the people that she loves them to death. You know what I'm saying? Even if she just met you, if you have a genuine heart, she will go so hard for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I truly love about Pesci, man.
Yo, okay, I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna let Kay go last because she got some. She gonna get her. So, yo, Pesh, like the first time I met Pesh was like, and it feel like it's been like 3 years ago now. I feel like it was 3 years ago now. And they came to us and was like, yo, we got this young lady who's really dope and really cool, and we feel like you all should start a show. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm already doing, what I'm doing, but all right, we'll talk about it. So then when I met her, she was so dope. Like from the first time I met her, I was like, okay, this girl got some dope energy. Like she already is just asking questions. She's so intuitive. She's so like just want to know everything, and it's so good. It helps us in like the pre-production stuff because we asking questions and it's like helping us dive into the context of things, like to actually get to the nitty-gritty of what we're trying to get to. So we love Pesci. I love Pesci so much. Like that's my girl. It's my road dog, right? Go to your OG for you. Like, so yeah, man. It's glit. It's gang out here.
Okay. What do I say to my girl? First time I met Pesh, we were on a call. It was me, Dante, and Pesh, and we were ending the call. She said like she was looking forward to us being friends, having new friends. And I don't really make friends that easily. Like I'm very reserved, and I analyze people in my life. So I was like, okay, that's cute. But getting to know Pesh has been such an honor and a blessing. Like, Pesh allows people to be like themselves and makes them comfortable, almost like she's a home for people to just like, dwell and be safe. Like, I always feel safe with Pesh. I think that's what I would like to use. It's like just feeling like secure. One thing about me and Pesh, like we really just kind of just connected, like it was easy. It was almost like poetry almost to all of us. Like it just flowed. And I don't have that with many people. Pesh, we both have situations where we don't feel well. And as women at 22 years old, to go through that, not knowing like about their bodies and why it's just not working, and like why we hurting, and like why, things just aren't going our way with our anatomy, and to have somebody to go through that with, to cry with, to reflect with, just to be there as like a companion and like a to provide just like a diary for each other. I am very blessed. I am honored to be your friend. I love you. And just know that we love you as a For You crew.
Bring it in
And
here.
and we are so honored to be in your presence. So wait, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pesci. Happy birthday to you. Oh, mama.
Blow them candles out.
Blow it out.
Blow them candles out.
Hold on.
The face is wet.
No, for real. She about to burn her face.
My camera. Okay,
I think of a great wish.
all right,
girl.
come on, mama.
Gang, gang. Gang, gang.
Hey! It's time to cut the cake. It's time to cut the cake. It's time to cut the cake. Hey, it's time to cut the cake. Hey. Let's get it. Oh my goodness. Oh man.
It's okay.
Oh man.
Yo, this is real
That
live
is
for you live.
real.
We as a family, man. Don't get it twisted. And man, this was a great show, man. Like this was a great show, and this
We're brothers.
we can end it off on a happy birthday to Pesci, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Pesci.
Happy birthday, Pesci. Happy birthday. I want to give it out here. Give love to Pesci.
Last words, girl. Bring us out.
Bring
Bring
us
us
out.
out.
Yeah, I don't like crying on camera.
That's long gone, girl.
I don't like to cry on camera. This is kind of embarrassing, but I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say.
Just
Like,
bring us out, y'all. Close the show.
I love y'all, and I appreciate every birthday gift. I appreciate everything y'all do for me. For you, Fly, we out.
Let's smell the tissue.
Right?
Tissue.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Great. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And it's a
Remember they say who's the most sentimental?
Pesci birthday.
Oh,
That's definitely me.
And we
And
came
it's
to
Pesci
play.
And it's a Pesci birthday.
Yeah, I
And it's a
appreciate
Pesci
y'all.
birthday.
Thank
Hey.
you. Thank you, Miss Linda. Thank you, Miss Wild.
Blow them candles, yeah. Blow them candles, yeah. Blow them
Thank you.
candles,
Thank you.
yeah.
I appreciate y'all.
And then Pesci number. Whoa.
Oh.